Elijah Chanak. I serve as the founder and general overseer of Kadosh Kingdom Movement, an apostolic network of churches based in the UK, and I oversee the church based in London called Kadosh Kingdom Embassy of London.
The first question I'll be asking you is, what have you seen has been the response from the public, both Christians and non-Christians, after the story about Winners Chapel trying to fix gay people?
So in the side, well, there was different responses from the general public. There was quite a bit of animosity, quite a bit of anger in the idea that faith in Jesus Christ can remove or cleanse someone from perceived same-sex attractions. That was from the general public. There was a great sense of anger. From the church, of course, we saw two kinds of reactions. So one reaction was that of apathy. There was some people who just felt like, look, the world is always going to be against, the teachings and beliefs of Jesus Christ. The Bible says that they did not know him, so they will not know us, according to John chapter 15. So there was a sense of, apathy and indifference. But then also there was a sense of anger and frustration from the church towards the world, a sense that we are being suppressed or muzzled, and we are almost being stripped of our voice and stripped of our authority to stand for what we believe as Christians to be the truth. So we saw, two kind of camps emerge at the same time. Well, I think that 12,000 people have signed this petition, including myself actually, because we, and speaking on behalf of many Christians in this country and even beyond, feel a sense of defilement at what has been done, and we feel that we have been violated, that our faith and our rights to express our faith has been tampered with because of a group of people's preferences or beliefs. We feel intruded, in fact, and to be quite honest, I feel that the actual interview was an intrusion upon our rights to express our Christian faith and to stand for our Christian values. Again, these are not opinions, these are not values and beliefs that are restricted to specific groups of people. I will even go as far as to say that the whole idea of homosexuality and Christianity is not isolated to Winners Chapel. It's not isolated to a specific group of Christians. It's not isolated to Pentecostals or charismatics. The whole worldview of sexuality is outlined in the Bible. And if it's written in the Bible, and if we have a right to stand for the Bible and believe in the Bible, we have freedom of expression, freedom of speech. Just as the homosexual LGBT community has freedom of speech, Christians also have freedom to exercise and demonstrate their beliefs also. So that petition is really an expression of the frustration and the sense of violation that many Christians experience at the hands of ITV.
So what do you think the next step forward should be for the church in terms of freedom of expression? And also, do you think ITV should apologise to the church?
Well, first and foremost, I believe ITV should most certainly apologise because they violated, several principles. They violated several rights that we have as believers. But even before apologies and all of those things, I think what the next step really is conversation. We need to, as Christians, enter into certain arenas and have conversations that bring clarity. I think that there's not enough conversations that are bringing clarity to issues of faith and doctrine. There's not enough conversations that are bringing clarity as it relates to our stance, what we stand for, what we promote, and why we still stand for it and why we promote it. One of the things that, several, broadcasters, kept on speaking about, several people who were interviewed kept on speaking about the antiquated aspects of the Christian faith, certain beliefs that are no longer relevant or no longer important or no longer plausible for a modern society. Well, if that is what certain people believe, it can't be left in a grey shade or in a blurry aspect of the earth. It needs to be brought into a central place of conversation. I think that faith-based leaders, Christian leaders, need to gather together in certain spheres of influence and begin to have conversations with those who hold certain seats of power to be able to clarify what our faith actually stands for.